Hey everyone, welcome back to 3D Cars, the home for all things classic, future, and everything in between. Today, we're diving into something super exciting, the 2026 Volkswagen Beetle, and how it beautifully pays tribute to the iconic 1973 model that so many of us love. Buckle up, because this one's a ride through time and into the future. Alright, so let's start by setting the scene. Back in 1973, the Beetle was already a cultural icon. That curvy body, rear-engine layout, and unmistakable personality made it one of the most beloved cars ever built. It wasn't fast, it wasn't flashy, but man, did it have charm. People didn't just drive Beetles. They lived with them. They named them, decorated them, and passed them down through generations. And here we are, more than 50 years later, with Volkswagen bringing that magic back with the 2026 version. Now, let's talk design. The 2026 Beetle doesn't just copy-paste the old look, it reimagines it. You can see the DNA of the 1973 model all over it, especially in those rounded fenders, the soft lines of the hood, and of course, that friendly, almost smiling front end. But now, everything's been sharpened and modernized just enough to feel like it belongs in 2026. LED headlights now sit inside those classic round housings, giving you that retro feel with modern tech. And those wheels. Classic steel look rims on the base model, just like back in '73, but made with lightweight alloys and aerodynamic design to boost efficiency. The roofline still gives that familiar Beetle curve, but now with a slight taper toward the back, adding a more athletic look. And yes, there's even a version with a retractable canvas top, just like the old ragtop models. Under the hood, well, actually, not under the hood, this is where things really get wild. Unlike the 1973 Beetle, which had that iconic air-cooled flat-4 engine mounted in the rear, the 2026 Beetle is fully electric. That's right, no engine noises, no shifting gears. Just smooth, silent torque from the instant you hit the pedal. It rides on Volkswagen's MEB platform, the same one used in the ID series, so expect excellent range, around 280 miles per charge, and a 0 to 60 time of just under 7 seconds. It's quick, way quicker than any old Beetle could ever dream of. But don't worry, even though it's electric, VW made sure it still feels like a Beetle. The drive is tight but playful, and it's got that small car energy that makes you want to take it out for a spin just for fun. You're not going to be carving up racetracks in this thing, but cruising through town, windows down, music up, it's got that same joy that people loved in the '70s. Now, let's step inside. The cabin is where nostalgia meets the future. The dashboard gives a major nod to the 1973 version, especially with the big, circular digital display right in the middle that mimics the old speedometer. But now, it's all touchscreen. The steering wheel has that classic thin, two-spoke vibe, but with integrated haptic controls and voice activation. And check this out, there's even a classic mode on the infotainment system. Flip a switch, and your digital dash transforms to look like the analog gauges from 1973. It's totally unnecessary, and totally awesome. Materials inside are sustainable, but they don't feel cheap. VW's using recycled plastics, vegan leather, and even real wood trim in the premium trim levels. And in case you're wondering, yes, there's Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, over-the-air updates, all the modern bells and whistles. Safety-wise, the 2026 Beetle is light years ahead of the original. Lane assist, adaptive cruise, emergency braking, and even an autopilot-like highway driving feature are standard on most trims. This isn't just a throwback, it's a smart, future-ready car with soul. So who is this car for? Honestly, it's for anyone who's ever smiled at an old Beetle. Whether you had one, your parents had one, or you just always wanted one. The 2026 version gives you the charm and fun of the original, but without the oil leaks, rust, or 3-speed gearbox. It's a daily driver you can actually depend on, and one that'll turn heads without trying too hard. Prices are expected to start around $33,000 for the base model and go up to about $45,000 for the fully loaded variant with dual motors and all the bells and whistles. Not cheap, but considering what you're getting, it's a pretty sweet deal. So what do you think? Is this the rebirth the Beetle deserves? Or should VW have left the legend alone? Drop your thoughts in the comments, I'm really curious to hear what you all think. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that bell so you don't miss future episodes. We've got more retro revivals, EV deep dives, and classic car spotlights coming your way. This is 3D Cars, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next ride.